Hey guys, this is Alexis. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another no edit build, and this is going to be a pair of Firefighter Suspenders. If you guys want to know how to build this specific type of Firefighter Suspenders, I have links in the description where you could download the pattern and follow along, build along video. It's there for you in the descriptions, as well as a playlist, a playlist, a leather crafting tips playlist, which has where to get the hardware, where to get the leather, and a whole bunch of other useful resources there for you. So today we're going to build a Firefighter pair of suspenders, and this is going to be probably 20 to 30 minute chunks. It might be 5 videos, might be 6. So you guys wanted to see these kind of no edit build videos. So you get to hear all my rambling. And yeah, that's it. So without further ado, just some shop news real quick. That is, I reorganized a little bit. I put the Skyver, the Little Wonder, and the benchtop burnisher on this table, and I reorganized everything underneath, and I moved the TV over there. So I have different spots for different things now. That one's gonna be a committed burnishing table as well as dyeing. And yes, I'm gonna get into dyeing leather and all that here in the future. So 2022 is gonna be kind of big for me because I'm gonna be going ham on the leather and doing a lot more cool, different techniques. Stamping, dyeing, tooling, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and grab the leather. And I'm using Wicked & Craig's Latigo, and this is their Buck Brown. This is their Buck Brown, is it focusing? Yeah, this is their Buck Brown Latigo. And I gotta make a pair of suspenders and a radio strap for a customer, but we've done radio strap last time. So I'm just gonna make a pair of suspenders, and off camera, I'll go ahead and finish the radio strap. So I typically start off with about 70 inches and 2 blanks at 70 inches. And I like to locate the butt end versus the neck end, because that's going to determine what part of the strap I'm going to use the butt end for, which is a stronger part. And as you can see here, let me move my camera. This is no edit, so we're going to be moving this live like Blair Witch Project. Do you mind? Okay. All right, now you get to see everything over there. That's not a big deal, right? That's not a big deal. You guys don't care about it. I might have to edit a little bit so that I can move the camera in a better spot. So I'm gonna stay true to the no edit. Let me call you back, I gotta take this. Hold on. Alrighty, we are back. So like I said, 70 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark. I'm just gonna do a rough mark to see exactly what part of the belt I'm gonna use, of the strap for what part. So yeah, so this is my back and my butt right here. Let me show you. I'll move the camera again. But right here, this is the back and the butt. So these two. So I'm gonna keep that over here, and I'm gonna make the main straps that go over the shoulder. They go into the buckle out of this length here. Let me grab my notes. He wanted size 46, 45. So I know this by memory because I've done this so many times. So I already know what I need to do off the top of my head. I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera angle again for you. I'm gonna stop this and change the camera angle. It's still no edit though. Hold on. Okay. I am encountering some issues with this new layout, and that is, let me show you. I have to put that over the machine there, as well as I have to not use this large scale because it was butting into that machine there, but not a big deal. I'll survive. Once I cut this down a little bit, then I won't have anything to worry about. So let me go ahead and just mark this real quick so I can cut. Now I'm gonna do something a little different, and I'm gonna put a nice little edge groove on this, so I'm not gonna cut it out completely. I'm just gonna mark it. Hold on, the math. Let me do the math in my head real quick. It's freaking me out a little bit. Yep. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on, I already marked for the front strap. Now I'm gonna mark for the back piece that goes to the back of the lower back. And I do this by memory as well, just because I've done it so long. So this one's done. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Now I want to make sure that I'm correct here. Yeah. I always double check. Now we're gonna mark the back. Now one thing I do when I start a new strap is I always, hold on, actually. So this is the end of one and the beginning of another. You see how I put like a little X there? When they're that bunched together, those two dots, I know that that's the beginning of one and the end of another. So it doesn't confuse me when I'm cutting it out. Oop, this moved a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do one more mark on the other one. This one's right here. I forgot to do one more mark over here. I just caught it. So here, 4.5 to 12, yep. I forgot to do one more mark here. So the front main strap as well as the back main strap are marked. I'm gonna do a rough cut. And the reason I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna show you here in a second, okay? Why I'm gonna do a rough cut. So, yeah, this is no edit, I forgot. And what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna cut out this blank. This is the first time I do this, so on a main pair of suspenders and radial strap. So if you notice, this is the end. That's the end right there, all right? But I'm gonna come out a little bit, give myself some room, because what I wanna do, I can use this for attachment pieces and everything else. But what I want to do is run an edge creaser. So that's not the end. Where I'm going to punch my round point is at that last dot. But this is going to just give me some room to do what I'm about to do next. Which is, I'm going to edge crease this. It's going to give me a little line. Let me show you. These are a pair of suspender chin strap, but you see that nice little line on the edge there. This is something I just started doing recently. It just gives a nice little touch. This is part of the stuff that I'm going to get into in 2022. But yeah, so I'm going to do that now. And this is a little scary because This is not something I typically, this is new to me. I'm just being honest with you. But this is, let me show you the tool I'm using. This is a CS Osborne Edge Creaser number 4, and it's really, really tight. I mean, it's really, really shallow, really close to the edge. So it's a little harrowing, to be honest with you. I get a little nervous. So what you want to do with this is you want to push it. Some guys pull this, but you want to push it, and I could be wrong on that. But this is an edge creaser, but you want to push it. You want to hold it like this. I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. After I told you this is my first time doing it on a long strap. But for my internet researching on the interwebs, guys like Ben Geisler, guys check him out. He's big on Instagram, but not on YouTube. Ben Geisler, you want to check him out. And you know, basically that's it. There's not too many people that I watched do this the right way. They actually pull it, but I think you're supposed to push it. Anyway, I got some more tools coming in the mail. A Barry King set, creasers and beaters. I'm really excited about that. Moving forward. And this is Latigo, so it's gonna bounce back. It's not gonna be a super crisp, clean line, you know? So you typically don't wanna stop like I just did, but this is a long strap. And I'm doing it all at once, and then I'll cut up the straps. And the reason why I want some leftovers because I don't wanna have to use this around the point. You know, I don't want to have to make the round point like that. I'm not that good at this yet, and I don't want to do that on a piece that needs to go out soon. And I'm limited on this color. This is it. So I don't want to mess up. I'm gonna make a couple passes, and really the heel of this tool is what makes the mark, the crease. So you kind of want to lift up a little bit. But once you have your groove, it'll kind of stay in that track. And the cool thing about this as well is that it kind of rounds off the edges a little bit. So you don't have to bevel. If you do, you don't want to take off too much. So I'm going to just go twice. But the goal is in the future to actually case my leather. I'm gonna get Vegetan. I have a whole bunch of Vegetan coming in the mail. So once I get Vegetan, I'm gonna start working with a lot of more Vegetan. And that is because as of now, you know, Thanksgiving 2021, things might change if this video gets dated, but getting a hold of Wicked and Craig, I just got off the phone with Cindy. They are so backed up and it's not getting any better, which is good for them. I mean, it's good business, but I can't run a business waiting 16 weeks for leather. It's just not possible. So it's kind of forcing my hand to get into something I never really wanted to get into, and that is messing with natural Vegetan that you can get pretty fast through different vendors, and just using natural Vegetan, dyeing, staining, and I say, you know what, I might as well learn hand tooling and actually get into it. So that's where I'm heading in 2022. So that's why I'm kind of setting up my shop a little bit for like a dye station and stuff like that. I know you guys don't care, but whatever. I'm telling you anyway. I'm super focused right now, so I'm sure all you see is the top of my head, and this is really unprofessional videography. So I don't know how that looked, but now I have a nice little crease there. It's gonna give it a little bit of a look. The stitches are gonna be inside of that, so it just gives it a little nib-nab there, something different. I don't know, I wanna try it on camera. Don't judge me. It's a little nerve-wracking, to be honest. I don't know if I wanna do this on every piece, maybe just the main straps. I don't know about the other pieces, you know? I don't know yet. I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to go around corners because all those other pieces are pre-clicked. You know, they're punched out. I'm already going faster on this one. Can you see the top of my head? Am I losing hair, anyone? Just let me know in the comments below if I'm starting to bald. So from what just doing this for a couple weeks, the temptation is to go like a 90, right? But I think, and you know, this is not a hard, fast rule, but I think you're supposed to give it a little bit of an angle like this, okay? And then come that way, a little bit of an angle, not so much a 90 this way. You kind of want to turn that way because look at the head of this tool. That rounded part there, you need to get into the leather on the edge like that. Am I making any sense? Should I just shut up? I'll be quiet. All right. But I am excited, y'all, about 2022. I have tons of Vegetan coming in, Herman Oak. And the beauty of just getting Vegetan as well is I can have in stock a whole bunch, right? Because I only really use the two sizes, right? 9 and 5 ounce. I get a whole bunch of 9 ounce, a whole bunch of 5 ounce. Just have it here, and whatever color they want, I just dye it. It's more of a process. You gotta let it sit and dry and all that. But I think I could work around that. You know, once you have a system and you have 2 or 3 orders, you just gotta make sure you do all that the night before, and you're ready to rock and roll the next day. And to be honest with you, it's just kind of therapeutic. I'm also looking into, am I talking too much? I'll be quiet. I'm also looking into hand stitching, like offering a super duper premium set with a lot of tooling. You know, I want to get into geometric tooling, patterns, basket weaves, diamonds, just a whole bunch of different type of tooling, and hand stitch those and offer that as a super duper uber premium version. And because I do love hand stitching, I just, you know, to pump these out, it really is time consuming. But somebody wants to pay for a hand tooled, hand stitched pair of suspenders, I'm willing to do it. You know what I mean? All right, so there's that. Now we're gonna punch them out. And the reason why I left space here, you'll see, is because I don't want to run the risk of having to turn the corner. You'll see what I'm talking about once I cut this out. Now I can go ahead and let me show you what I'm talking about. See, if I'd done that before, then I have to run this edge creaser around that, and I'm not that confident in doing that just yet. I have to mess with some scrap pieces, although I do think that looks kind of clean anyway. That's the reason why I did it the way I did it. Does that make sense? How long are we? We're 16 minutes in. I'm gonna cut this out, maybe stamp, or just cut this out, and then that'll be end of this part 1. You know? Yeah, let me just stamp this out. I got dinner in the oven. So here's the front piece, right? And that's the tip where they're gonna see that's gonna slide through the keeper. I think that looks sharp. That's why I did it that way. And this might be the end of part 1, creasing the edges. I am excited though about all this tools that I got coming in the mail. Excited to get to work. That's the thing about Vegetan, Herman Oak, Weaver leather, Springfield leather, whatever. You order it, it comes in 5 days. I mean, I love working in crate. This leather here is beautiful. This is their buck brown, but man, I can't wait 16 weeks, you know? And I love Cindy, she's amazing. And she can only do so much. But it's actually a good thing that they're that busy, you know? Maybe in the future. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I have this scrap left over. I still gotta make the buckle end piece. Now what I could do, I use a clicker for this. What I could do is do the same thing here, increase it, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I'm gonna leave it alone. This you can't see anyway. This is gonna be in the back. This is the buckle. This is gonna be the buckle end. And yeah, let's go ahead and, I'm gonna take you to my clicker so you can see. No edit, you're gonna see my whole garage. I don't even care about it. And my face, maybe. Huh? Do you see my face right there? Am I even in focus? Yeah, I am. We're gonna take you over here. We're gonna move Blair Witch style to right here. And we're gonna click those out. You know what I could do, guys? There's a piece of this. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna practice with you right now. There's a piece that folds under that nobody sees anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and click this out, and I'm gonna try that edge creaser going around that corner. You guys wanna do that with me? All right, I love you too. Nice. Still have a lot left over. That could be the connectors and all that stuff. But I stay consistent. I still use that thicker part for these pieces. So I'm gonna grab that other strap and let's do this. Move that down again. If you guys haven't seen that video on this clicker, it's on my channel. I don't know exactly where, but it's under the tips playlist, I think. I go over some nuances with this clicker. I love it though. It's absolutely amazing. All right, let's go ahead and mess with that creaser, and then we'll call it one video done, and then I'll film again. All right, hold on. I'm gonna swing you around this way so you don't see my ugly garage. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and practice. So these ends fold on the inside, and you're not gonna see that. So let's see if I'm good with that. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm actually gonna start here. I'm not gonna go all the way around. Just to see, I almost did it wrong right there. Just to see, let's zoom her in a little bit. Let's zoom her in right there. All right, let's see here. This is where I'm not that confident going around. See, it's forcing me to stop. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever done. All right, so not a fan. Look at that. It's absolutely terrible. That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know why it got stupid like that on me. You know why? Because there's a lot of start and stop. There's a lot of start and stopping right here. What if I just do a nice, easy pass? Oh, this is just dumb. Yeah, so safe to say that on all my products, I'm not gonna go around with the edge creaser around the front there. See how I got all mauled up? It's exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you're always gonna see them like this. All right, because for that reason right there. Not a fan at all. That was terrible. All right, so here's all my pieces. The main part, and then out of this, how much time? That's really close to 30 minutes. We'll call it right there. Let me bring this up. In the spirit of no edit, we'll do this. That's better. All right, guys. God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to stamp them, paint the letters, and click everything else out, all the other pieces that go along with it. We have a lot. We could probably get most of it with the straps. This is why I use 70 inches on my suspenders. and maybe that'll be the next part, and then we'll glue it, and then stitch it, trim it, burnish it, assemble it, just like the radial strap build. But thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.